Are you stuck running the same 5K distance over and over, wondering why your pace never seems to improve? What if I told you that running only 5K is actually the exact reason you're not getting faster, and that 3 specific training mistakes are keeping you trapped at the same speed month after month? You're about to discover why your body has stopped adapting to your training, what's missing from your routine that elite runners never skip, and the shocking truth about why more of the same will never lead to different results. The third reason is going to completely change how you think about training, and it's the one almost every stuck runner is ignoring. But before we unlock why your pace is stuck and exactly how to fix it, I need you to do something right now. Smash that subscribe button and hit the like button, because what you're about to learn is the breakthrough information that separates runners who plateau from runners who keep getting faster year after year. Drop a comment below and tell me honestly, how long have you been stuck at the same 5K pace? Weeks, months, years? I want to know, because recognizing the problem is the first step to solving it. Welcome to a journey that's going to reveal exactly why running the same distance repeatedly is sabotaging your progress and what you need to change to finally break through your plateau. Prepare to discover the 3 critical training elements you're missing, the science of why your body needs variety to adapt, and the specific workouts and distances you should be incorporating to see your pace drop dramatically. This isn't about running more miles just for the sake of it. This is about strategic training variety that forces your body to adapt in new ways and unlock speed you didn't know you had. Over the next several minutes, you're going to learn why aerobic base matters more than you think, why speed work is non-negotiable, and why long runs change everything, even if you only race 5K. Before we dive deep, I need to know where you're watching from. Comment right now with your city or country. I absolutely love connecting with runners from all over the world right here. And if you haven't already subscribed, do it now and turn on notifications so you never miss content that could be the game changer in your running. Let's break down these 3 reasons and fix them. Reason number 1, why your 5K pace isn't improving, even though you run 5K all the time. You're not building your aerobic base with longer, slower runs. This is huge, and most runners completely misunderstand this. They think, I want to get faster at 5K, so I should just run 5K over and over at the pace I want to achieve, or slightly faster. This seems logical. Practice the thing you want to get better at, right? Wrong. Running is not like shooting free throws or playing scales on a piano. You don't improve by endless repetition of the exact same thing. You improve by building a massive aerobic foundation underneath. Your goal performance. That foundation comes from easy, longer runs that develop your cardiovascular system, your mitochondrial density, your capillary networks, and your body's ability to efficiently use fat as fuel. These longer, easier runs might feel like they're not doing anything because they're so comfortable. You're barely breathing hard. You could hold a conversation easily. It feels almost too easy to be valuable. But these runs are where the magic happens. Here's what's actually occurring during those long, easy runs. Your body is building more mitochondria in your muscle cells. Mitochondria are the energy factories. More mitochondria means more energy production capacity. Your capillary density is increasing. More tiny blood vessels are branching out to deliver oxygen to your muscles. Your heart is getting stronger. Specifically, your left ventricle is enlarging and becoming more efficient at pumping blood. Your body is learning to burn fat as a primary fuel source, sparing your limited glycogen stores. Your tendons, ligaments, and bones are strengthening to handle the repetitive stress of running. All of these adaptations make you a better runner at all distances, including 5K. But they don't happen from running hard 5Ks repeatedly. They happen from accumulating easy miles at lower intensities. Elite 5K runners don't just run 5K in training. They run 50, 60, 70 miles per week, and the vast majority of those miles are easy. They're building a massive aerobic base that supports their ability to run fast when it matters. Think of it like a pyramid. The peak of the pyramid is your 5K race performance. That's what everyone sees. But that peak is only possible because of the massive base underneath it. The base is all those easy miles, all those long runs, all that aerobic development. If you only ever run 5K at moderate to hard effort, you have no base. You're trying to build a peak with no foundation. It doesn't work. Your body has adapted to running 5K at that effort level, and it has no reason to adapt further. You're not giving it a new stimulus. But when you add long runs of 8, 10, 12 kilometers or more at easy pace, you're expanding the base of the pyramid. You're building capacity, and with greater capacity comes the ability to run faster at shorter distances. Here's a concrete example. Let's say you currently run 5K at 7 minutes per mile pace and you're stuck there. You run 5K 3 times per week at that pace, or slightly faster, and nothing changes. Now imagine you switch your training. You run 5K at 7-minute pace once per week. You add a long run of 10K at 8:30 per mile pace once per week. And you add an easy 6K at 8-minute pace once per week. Same 3 runs per week, but now you've added volume and variety. Over the course of 8 to 12 weeks, your aerobic base expands, your body becomes more efficient, your cardiovascular system develops, and suddenly that 7-minute 5K pace feels easier. You can now run 6:50 pace for 5K because you've built the foundation to support it. Comment below right now and tell me, what's your typical weekly running routine? Are you running the same distance every time? Or do you vary your distances and paces? I need to know where you're starting from because this will determine how much improvement you can unlock just from adding variety. The specific prescription for building your aerobic base while training for 5K is this: 1 long run per week that's at least 1.5 to 2 times your race distance. So if you're training for 5K, your long run should be 8 to 10 kilometers or even up to 12 to 15K. Run this at an easy conversational pace. You should be able to talk in complete sentences. This is not a tempo run. This is aerobic base building. In addition to your long run, include 1 or 2 shorter, easy runs during the week. Maybe 5 to 6K at that same easy conversational pace. These easy runs aid recovery while still adding to your aerobic development. Then, and only then, do you include harder, faster running, which brings us to reason number 2. Reason number 2 why your 5K pace isn't dropping. You're not doing speed work. If reason number 1 was about building the base, reason number 2 is about sharpening the peak. Aerobic base gives you the capacity to run fast. Speed work teaches your body to actually run fast. If all you ever do is run the same moderate pace 5K repeatedly, your body never experiences true speed. Your neuromuscular system never learns to fire rapidly. Your leg turnover never increases. Your lactate threshold doesn't improve. Your VO2 max stays stagnant. Speed work addresses all of these. Speed work refers to structured workouts where you run significantly faster than your current 5K pace for short intervals with recovery periods in between. These workouts stress your body in ways that easy running and even moderate pace running cannot. They force adaptations that directly translate to faster race times. There are several types of speed work that benefit 5K performance. Let's break them down. First, VO2 max intervals. These are repeats run at your 3K to 5K pace or slightly faster, typically lasting 2 to 5 minutes each with 2 to 3 minutes recovery. For example, 6x 800 meters at 5K pace with 2:30 recovery, or 5x 1000 meters at 5K pace with 3 minutes recovery. These workouts increase your maximal oxygen consumption, which raises your aerobic ceiling. Everything becomes easier when you expand your capacity at the top end. Second, lactate threshold or tempo runs. These are sustained efforts at comfortably hard pace, typically 15 to 20 seconds per mile slower than your 5K pace. You run continuously for 20 to 40 minutes at this pace. Tempo runs teach your body to clear lactate efficiently and to sustain discomfort. They're critical for 5K performance because 5K is essentially a tempo effort. You're running right at or near your lactate threshold for the entire race. Third, short speed intervals. These are very fast repeats of 200 to 400 meters at significantly faster than 5K pace, maybe closer to mile pace or even faster. For example, 10x 400 meters at mile pace with 90 seconds recovery. These develop leg speed, turnover, and neuromuscular coordination. They make your goal 5K pace feel slower and more manageable. The key insight here is that if you never run faster than your goal 5K pace in training, you'll never be able to run that pace comfortably in a race. You need to regularly run faster than goal pace to make goal pace feel achievable. Elite runners spend a significant portion of their training running at paces faster than their race paces. That's how they build the speed to race fast. If you're stuck at a 25-minute 5K and you want to run 23 minutes, you can't just keep running 25-minute pace or 24-minute pace in training and hope to magically run 23 on race day. You need to do workouts where you run 22-minute pace for intervals. This teaches your body that yes, this pace is possible. It becomes familiar, and then holding it for a full 5K becomes realistic. Here's what a week might look like if you're incorporating speed work properly. Monday, easy run 6K. Tuesday, speed workout, something like 6x 800 meters at 5K pace or faster. Wednesday, easy run or rest. Thursday, tempo run 5K at comfortably hard pace. Friday, rest or easy 4K. Saturday, long run 10 to 12K easy pace. Sunday, rest. Notice we have 2 hard workouts, 1 VO2 max interval session and 1 tempo run, plus a long run and easy runs filling the gaps. This structure provides the speed stimulus you need while also building aerobic base. What are you thinking right now? Does your current training include any structured speed work? Or are you just going out and running the same pace every single time? Drop a comment and be honest. If you're not doing speed work, that's okay. Now you know it's essential and you can start adding it. Public commitment increases accountability, so tell me you're going to add 1 speed workout per week starting this week. Now let's address reason number 3. And this is the one that's going to surprise you. Reason number 3 why your 5K pace isn't improving is that you're not resting and recovering properly. You might be thinking, wait, I thought this video was about what I need to add to my training to get faster. Now you're telling me I need to rest more? Yes, absolutely yes. This is one of the most misunderstood aspects of training. Improvement doesn't happen during the workout. Improvement happens during recovery. The workout provides the stimulus, the stress, the breakdown, but the adaptation, the actual getting stronger and faster, that happens when you rest. If you're running hard 5Ks every single day, or even 3 or 4 times a week with no easy days, no rest days, you're accumulating stress without allowing adaptation. You're digging yourself into a hole of chronic fatigue. Your body is always in a state of breakdown, never in a state of building back up stronger. This leads to stagnation at best and injury or overtraining at worst. Here's the science of adaptation. When you run hard, you create microtears in your muscle fibers, you deplete energy stores, you stress your cardiovascular system, and you fatigue your nervous system. In the 24 to 72 hours after that hard effort, if you rest properly, your body repairs those microtears and builds them back stronger. It replenishes energy stores with a bit extra, a process called supercompensation. It strengthens the stressed systems. You become a slightly better runner, but this only happens if you give your body the time and resources to recover. Time means rest days or easy days. Resources mean sleep, nutrition, and hydration. If you run hard again before you've recovered from the previous hard effort, you interrupt the adaptation process. You add more stress on top of existing stress. The hole gets deeper. You get slower, not faster. Elite runners understand this deeply. They train incredibly hard, but they also rest incredibly intentionally. They take rest days seriously. They prioritize sleep. They eat to support their training. They treat recovery as a critical part of their training plan, not as wasted time. Here's what proper recovery looks like in practice. After a hard workout, like those VO2 max intervals or tempo run we discussed, the next day should be an easy run or complete rest. Easy means truly easy. Conversational pace. No ego, no trying to prove anything. Just easy miles that promote blood flow and active recovery without adding stress. Or complete rest, especially if you're feeling particularly fatigued. In terms of weekly structure, you should have at least 1 complete rest day per week where you don't run at all. Maybe 2 rest days if you're newer to running or prone to injury. The rest of your days should be a mix of hard workouts and easy runs, with the easy runs significantly outnumbering the hard workouts. A good rule of thumb is the 80-20 principle. 80% of your weekly mileage should be easy, 20% can be hard. So if you run 30 kilometers per week, 24K should be easy and only 6K should be hard intervals or tempo. Most stuck runners are doing the opposite. They're running hard almost every day with very little true easy running and insufficient rest. Sleep is non-negotiable. You should be getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. This is when your body releases growth hormone, repairs tissue, and consolidates the adaptations from training. If you're sleeping 5 or 6 hours per night, you're severely limiting your improvement regardless of how well you train. Nutrition matters too. You need adequate protein to repair muscle tissue, carbohydrates to replenish glycogen stores, and overall calories to support your training. If you're under-eating, your body doesn't have the resources to adapt. Hydration is critical for performance and recovery. Dehydration impairs both. All of these recovery elements work together to allow your training to actually produce results. Think about it like this. Training is making deposits into your fitness bank account, but recovery is what allows those deposits to clear and show up as a balance increase. If you keep making deposits without letting them clear, the account doesn't grow. You're just accumulating pending transactions. Rest allows the transactions to process, the gains to materialize. Now think about your current training. Are you resting enough? Are you sleeping enough? Are you eating enough? Or are you running hard every day, surviving on 6 hours of sleep and minimal food, wondering why you're not improving? Comment below and tell me honestly, how many rest days do you take per week? And how many hours do you sleep per night? This self-assessment is crucial because recovery might be the biggest limiter for many of you watching this. Let's bring all three reasons together into a complete picture of why. You're stuck and how to fix it. You're stuck because you lack aerobic base. You only run 5K, so you've built capacity for 5K but no more. Solution: add a weekly long run of 8 to 12K at easy pace. You're stuck because you never run faster than your goal pace. Your body has no reason to adapt to speeds it never experiences. Solution: add one speed workout per week, either VO2 max intervals or tempo runs. You're stuck because you're not recovering. You're accumulating stress without allowing. Adaptation. Solution: add rest days, prioritize sleep, improve nutrition, and make 80% of your running truly easy. When you address all three of these simultaneously, your 5K pace will drop. It has to. You're building aerobic capacity with long runs. You're developing speed with intervals and tempos. And you're allowing adaptation through proper recovery. Your body has no choice but to get faster. Let me give you a specific 8-week plan that addresses all three issues. Week 1. Monday, rest, Tuesday 6x 800 meter at 5K pace, Wednesday easy 6K, Thursday rest, Friday tempo 5K at comfortably hard, Saturday easy 4K, Sunday long run 10K easy. Week 2, same structure but increase long run to 11K. Week 3, same structure, long run 12K. Week 4, recovery week, reduce volume by 20 to 30%. Keep structure but do fewer intervals and shorter long run. Week 5, resume normal volume, maybe increase interval workout to 8x 800 meters. Week 6, continue progression. Week 7, same week. 8, taper week, reduce volume, keep intensity but reduce number of intervals, rest more. Then race your 5K. I guarantee your time will drop if you follow this structure consistently. You're giving your body everything it needs. Aerobic base from long runs, speed from intervals and tempos, recovery from rest days and easy runs. This is complete training. This is how you break through plateaus. Here's one more critical point: patience. You've been stuck at the same pace potentially for a long time. You didn't get stuck overnight, and you won't get unstuck overnight. The adaptations we're talking about take weeks to start manifesting and months to fully develop. You might not see improvement after week 2 or 3. That's normal. Trust the process. Stay consistent. The improvements will come. Often they come suddenly. You'll be running along feeling the same as always. And then one day, seemingly out of nowhere, your pace drops and running feels easier. That's the adaptations kicking in. That's supercompensation. But it requires patience and trust in the process. Don't bail after 4 weeks because you don't see immediate results. Commit to at least 8 to 12 weeks of proper, varied training with speed work, long runs, and adequate recovery. That's the time frame for real adaptation. One final thought before we wrap up. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. If you keep running the same 5K at the same pace 3 times per week and expecting to magically get faster, that's insane. You have to change the input to change the output. Add variety, add long runs, add speed work, add rest, change what you're doing, and your results will change. It's that simple and that hard. Simple in concept, hard in execution, because it requires discipline, consistency, and patience. But you can do it. The information is here, the plan is clear. The only question is whether you'll commit to implementing it. Here's what I need from you before you go. First, leave a comment telling me which of these 3 reasons resonates most with you. Is it lack of aerobic base, lack of speed work, lack of recovery, or all three? I genuinely want to know what your biggest issue is. Second, if this video has given you clarity on why you've been stuck and a concrete plan to break through, smash that like button so more stuck runners can discover this information. Third, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications because I'm constantly creating content that will make you a better, smarter, more effective runner. And finally, I've got another video ready for you that breaks down exactly how to structure a perfect training week that balances hard work with recovery. Click the video on your screen right now and keep learning. You now know why your 5K pace isn't dropping and exactly what to do about it. No more excuses, no more confusion, just action. Now get out there, vary your training, build your base, sharpen your speed, and rest like a pro. Your breakthrough is waiting. I'll see you on the roads.